Good morning from my 25th country, Norway.
Journeying along as we hop into our fjord era.
We kept telling ourselves, let's just do Oslo this time, and then when we come back at some point, we'll do the fjords. But then I had multiple people message me saying, you're messing up if you don't go now and see them, so that's what we're doing. So let's find out if it's worth the hype. Are you excited, Russell?
See.
Personal experience, I do not recommend waiting this late in the game to book it because all of the trains were completely booked up. So we are headed to the train station to rent a car and drive 4.5 hours.
Let's do it. I swear their trams are so clean here, it's crazy.
We're walking to the train station and our first stop is coffee because the hotel did not have their coffee bar open at 8 a.m. Who doesn't have a coffee bar open at 8 a.m.?
Also seen on this walk is Barry's. Shout out Barry's Oslo.
So I've been to Barry's 5 times, don't let me fool y'all. Update, we've been walking the wrong way for 15 minutes, but luckily the locals here are really nice and somebody just gave us directions. And this is the kind of stuff that happens when you decide to be an adventurer and use public transportation instead of just taking an Uber.
Also, the architecture in the city is 10 out of 10.
Another thing I've noticed recently is that in Europe specifically, Apple Maps is wrong a decent amount of the time. And I feel like it's not always like that in the US. The other day we went to 2 pharmacies and both of them landed us in a random alley. So Apple, I don't know what y'all are doing, but you need to get it together. Coffee secured.
Random, not sure if you guys knew this, but 7-Eleven really has a global presence. Shout out 7-Eleven, proud of y'all. Okay, Hertz didn't have a Bentley or Rolls for rent, so we're holding it down with the good Volvo today. If we can get the car into English mode instead of Chinese, I'm telling you guys, you're not using ChatGPT enough when you're traveling. This came in clutch. 5 seconds, and all of a sudden, bam, we're in English.
All right, here we go, 4.5 hours in the car. Another pro tip, they say that if your marriage can survive renting a car together in a foreign country, you might just make it. We've done this several times, and here's the recipe for success. One of you takes the lead and does everything, and the other one just shuts up. So with that being said, let me recline this seat. Russell, is there any way I can support you on this journey?
Just play some good music.
AKA, he wants me to turn on Hotel California. Okay, I'm just yapping now, so I'm gonna eat this cinnamon bun, and I'll check back in a few hours. One other thing, the internet is such a weird place. I will spend an hour or more making videos like this and then tell you guys all this stuff about a foreign country and a place I've never been and all these kind of things. And then somebody will pick out the most random thing from the entire video and say something like, okay, but wait, how was the cinnamon bun? Like, I did not travel halfway across the world to give y'all a cinnamon bun review, but it was fire though. Okay, update, we're a little over 2 hours into the drive and the scenes are already amazing. And of course, when I thought it couldn't get any better, we see our first waterfall. Here's a few more scenes of the landscape from the drive there. It literally looks like we're driving through a Nat Geo magazine. Okay, I talked too much and I'm running out of time, but follow along for part 2 of our 36-hour journey to the famous fjords of Norway. Bye.